buying, we wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours to secure such magnificent property. My name's Stephen Yuan, I'll be your auctioneer. And with the team, we'll help you with your bidding and buying. All you need to do, buyers, is make sure you bid, make sure you hold the highest bid at all times, and subject to reaching our vendor's very realistic reserve price, I'll announce that we are on the market and selling to the highest bid. I'll call it once, twice, third and final call, buyers. Once the contract comes down, property is sold, no late bids, no late offers past that point. If in the scenario where we do not reach our vendor's very realistic reserve price, we're going to be passing into the party that holds that highest bid. They'll reserve that first, an exclusive right to come in and negotiate to the owner's reserve, and more often than not, they're going to have a successful outcome. You're going to miss out, buyers, if you're not holding that highest bid. Now, on top of our on-site bidding, I think we've got some parties that have registered online. My colleague Luke, he'll be monitoring those bids. If he calls out a bid, it'll be placed by parties who have inspected the home, they've registered their details to bid with us today. Now, I must announce to you all that today's auction will be conducted in accordance to the rules and any other additional conditions that were made available for your inspection prior to the start of today's auction. The rules, they prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the home after it's been knocked down to our successful bidder. The vendors, they have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bidding, prohibits bidders causing major disruptions, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids. If I place a vendor bid, I'll announce it clearly by stating the words vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer can place a vendor bid. Now, those are the rules in which we bid and buy in the state of Victoria. The property that we offer for your competition, once again, is 3 at 13 Hadlow Drive here in Wantirna. We sell to you today, buyers, via an unconditional auction contract whereby it is void of any cooling off period. A 10% deposit is due and payable. Balance at settlement, buyers, in 30, 45, 60 days. If you've had any prior arrangements checked and agreed upon by the owners, you can bid on those terms as well. And essentially, your auction rules and legalities out of the way before we get into the part you've been all, waiting for. Just going to briefly go over this opportunity again with you and remind you why you all need to be competing, because buyers, what a great home, what a great family home for you to just move in, unpack your bags and call it home for many, many years, buyers. The owners, they've maintained it very, very well. And being the suburb of Wantirna, it's experienced great capital growth, great demand in recent years, so you can be assured that your purchase today will be an absolutely wise one, buyers. And why would it not, with all the amenities, just walking distance or a short drive from here, whether you want to head up the road to the Wantirna Mall shops, you've got everything there, the pharmacy, the grocery, bakery, it's all there for you. Whether you want to head, down the road to the Bayswater train station, you've got Westfield Knox as well, not far from here, the East Link, it is all here for you in a home that has great quality fixtures and fittings, high ceilings throughout, oversized bedrooms, all with walk-in robe, a north-facing backyard. It doesn't get much better than this, buyers. So I think you've seen the home, you love it. That's why you've given up your Saturdays to come here to bid and buy. You've had your coffee. We're going to throw it over to you now, buyers, for an opening bid, opening offer in your hands now, buyers. The opening bidder is going to enjoy a bottle that Jackie will give to you. Just looking for a fair and reasonable opening bid.
660.
660. Welcome you to the bidding there, sir. Jackie's going to give you the bottle. Hopefully we can share that right at the end. At $660,000, let's call it, say, a gentle 20s in the rise from this point, or you can round it up to 700,000 if you want to. At 660,000, closest to the door. Looking for, say, a 20?
680.
80, thank you there, Bruce. Two of you in it already.
690.
690, so if we go in 20s, that'll keep you in a stronger position. 20s.
690.
Hold the 10 for now, sir. I'll get back to you if we need it. We're at 680,000, 700,000. Welcome you to the bidding as well. 3 of you involved now. At $700,000 now. Anyone? 10. We'll take 10s then. I'll invite you in.
720.
20 it is.
730.
730. Moving in 10s now. I think there's about 4 or 5 of you in it now. At 730. 40. Is that 40 with Jackie? 740.
50.
50. 50 right there. 750,000. Strong bidding.
5,000.
How about we go 10? 10?
60.
60 it is. At 760,000. How about 800?
5.
How about 10?
In 10, it's worth everything.
Let's go in 10s. Just confirm the bid, 765 then. 765, I'll take it then. But I suggest we go in much stronger at 765,000. I think there's about 5 of you in it already. 765,000. How about 70, sir? Starting bid at 765,000. Hang on in there, sir. We'll call it 3 times just so you're clear. At 765 the call. First time now, buyers, at 765. 5s as a minimum to see you in, I'd say. Or let's round it up to 800 if you want to. At 765,000. Second call, buyers, at 765. Third call, buyers, at 765,000. Think about the home, the location, everything here supporting your purchase price.
770.
770. Another 5, sir. 775. Straight back, sir. How about we go to 800 at 775,000. 5 parties engaging. This should give you great confidence, buyers. At 775,000. Think about the home, the suburb of Wantirna. Move in. Nothing to do, buyers, but enjoy it for many, many years, buyers.
780.
780. Another 5, sir. You sure? 780,000. You sure? You're allowed to change your mind. I'll give you a moment to think about it. At 780,000 with Luke and his buyer. Let's do it now, buyers, at 780,000. Have a look on the market, buyers. What else is available that can compare to this great home? Move in, nothing to do at 780,000. Anyone holding back, waiting? Let us know. If you want to buy the property, you need to let us know right now, buyers, at $780,000 with Luke. We'll call it 3 times just so you're clear at $780,000 now. First time at 780. Taking 5s, or if you want to round it up to 800, you're welcome to as well. Twice at 780. Third call, buyers, at 780,000. You sure, sir? 5. 2.5 at 785,000. Hang on in there. At 785,000. Any interest? Let us know right now, buyers. You've given up your Saturday afternoons. You've had your coffee. Now's the moment you've got to bid and buy. Give you a moment to think about it. It's a great family home, great suburb. Move in, nothing to do. Family-friendly area here, buyers. Just confirming the bid, 785.
780.
780, pardon me. At 780, the call. At 780,000. Just doing our due diligence for the owners, making sure that everyone has had that opportunity.
785.
785. Welcome you now. At 785. How about 790, sir? At 785,000. Surely didn't just come out here to throw out one bid. At 785,000. Anyone want to round it up to 800,000? At 785,000. Tell them how great it is to live in Wantirna, Luke. At 785,000, the call. 790 anywhere in the crowd, or if you want to round it up to 800, you're welcome to do that as well, guys. At 785,000. 90. Didn't just come here to throw out one bid, sir. At 785,000, you're in the box seat, ma'am. At 785,000, are we all done, buyers? All finished and silent at 785,000. Listen to Bruce, he's never been wrong. At 785,000, bid is over here. When the property sells for a price you'd happily pay for, when you come back on the market, you see property sell for a much higher price, you'll think, why did I not bid when I had that opportunity? At 785,000. Let them know, Bruce, they're not going to be buying the home. They're going to be back in second place at 785, back on the market. If you've got any intentions to purchase, please let any of the team members know we're here to help you buy at 785,000. We'll call it again 3 times just so you're clear. You're in the box seat, ma'am, at 785,000. I'll take 5s, Luke, if they're interested.
You on the market yet?
I'll let you know as soon as we are, sir. All I can let you know is we will have a successful result. Make sure you're in front, holding that highest bid, sir. 785.90. 785,000. Let them know they're going to miss out, Luke. They're not holding that highest bid at 785,000. We'll call it first call at 785. Second call buys at 785. Third and final call buys at 785,000. Bruce, I think what we're going to do, Bruce, we're just going to hit the pause button, seek some instructions, and we'll be right back. Appreciate your patience. We're just going to hit the pause button, give you a moment to consider your positions, but you're in the box seat, ma'am. Just hang on in. Another 287, 787, 787. How about 90, ma'am? 787. Put you in the box seat. You're back in second place though, ma'am, at 787.90. Let him know, Jackie. At 787,000. You're in front now, sir. At 787,000. How about 800? That's all right. Appreciate just confirming instructions at 787,000. I'll just hit the pause button. Give him a moment to think about it. Just let him know. The bid is with you, sir, at 787. We'll be right back. Thank you for your patience, guys.
The problem is though, when I talk about it,
And Michael and Katie got their over someone else. They wanted to sell it away.
announced it on the market.
Thanks for all your patience. It's a big decision for our owners. I'll just summarise everything just so you're clear. The bid is with you, sir, at 787,000. The next bid could secure you the property. I'll just make that very clear. At 787,000, you're in the box seat, sir. If there's no further bids, we're going to pass into you. We'll come in and negotiate with you first. If you want that right, make sure you put your hands up and let us know. At $787,000 now, the next bid could purchase you the property. Just make that very clear to you. I'll call it 3 times just so you're clear. At $787,000 now, we'll call it 3 times. First call buys at 787. Twice now at 787,000. Third call now buys at 787,000. Any interest there, Luke, across the road? Grainy, Bruce? Hang on in there, sir. You're in the box seat. You're going to have that first and exclusive negotiation right at 787,000. Anyone holding back, waiting to throw out a last minute bid? Let me know right now, guys, at 787,000. Just doing our due diligence for the owners. Just ask for your patience. Just a few of the team members just checking with the crowd to make sure they've had an opportunity to bid. At 787,000, I'll take any interest, any increment from this point to see you in. At 787, the caller. Anything over there, Luke? At 787,000, it's with you and your client, Jackie. Just doing our due diligence for the owners. Anything there, Luke? 787. Take any increment to put you in front to secure that negotiation right, buys at 787,000. Have a look what else is available on the market, buys. Are we all done? All finished and silent, buys at 787,000. Just waiting for Bruce's instructions. Check with everyone in the crowd that they're all done and finished and silent, buyers at 787,000. Luke, if you just want to confirm with this buyer as well, they're all done. Wouldn't want to miss out, ma'am, at 787,000. Bruce just seeking some instructions at 787,000. All done, buyers, all finished at 787. Bruce? Yep. All right, guys, just so you're clear, we will be passing into this party. Let us know if there's any further interest. In the absence of your participation, we will be passing in to this buyer here, and we'll have that exclusive and negotiation right. Thank you for your participation and attendance. If you do have any interest, please stay around, and we'll speak to any of you if you have any interest, but we'll be passing in to you first. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
I will. I just went to living in Montana.
I just need that big.